Welcome back to the Scenic Route. What we're going to do today, let's do the side one first. Should we do the side first? Bring the generators from Northlock Village to the logistics terminal. So that is the logistics terminal. So you want to get it from the village. So there's 3 generators from this side, okay? Probably want to actually delete this bridge. Get those logs back later. But for now, let's get a truck. You know what? We're so close to the base. Let's get a good truck. One we haven't used for a while. The Greenway Cross. We'll need to get a crane as well. This is one of my favorite trucks. It's slow, but it holds a lot. And it's really stable. I think I've only rolled it once. This time it's going to adjust the volume levels. There we go. Yeah, I've only rolled this once, I believe. Which for me is pretty good. I tend to roll trucks a lot. Alright, so we've got the truck here. I'm hoping we can fit all 3. Let's get a crane in. Let's see, what crane should we send? Should we send one of these ones? They're a bit slow. I'll probably send, I rarely use this truck. The medium crane. Let's just send this one in. It's the same chassis as the heavy dump truck, the big cow or whatever. I got it snagged already. Let's chuck this baby into high gear once we round the corner. Yeah, the steering is a bit sensitive. But anyway, we're good. High gear, and then we just reach here. Let's chuck it back into auto again. Oh, man, I keep cutting these corners and getting snagged. Alright, let's try and get around here without issues. There we go. It seems a bit slower than usual, I don't know. Okay, let's just load this stuff up. Come on. What's going on? Is that as far as I can extend the... It is. I can probably see why I don't use this crane very often. Yeah, I don't like this crane. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to reach towards the end of this truck either. Let's see. Right, it's probably enough. I'm just going to park this thing off to the side. Switch back to the Greenway. And let's go. Where are we going? Logistics terminal. I think I know where that is without needing to look. It's where we did, well, where I did a lot of the paving for the convoy route from last episode. So let's see. This should be straight up through here. Put into high gear and see how quickly we can go. This section is pretty dog-leggy. so I may have to put it back into auto as we go around all these bends. But yeah, no, I think this thing is generally slow enough that it's high gear. It's manageable around these corners. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Maybe not this bit. No, no, too much. Too much. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit too much for me anyway. If I fix up the road here, I wouldn't have to do that big dog leg, but just haven't got around to it yet. Okay, let's chuck it back into high. I can't really cut this corner because of that rock. I say that every time. Oh, now we just cut there. Maybe not cut any corners if we can help it. We might just put it into auto so we can sort of figure out where it is we're going. I'm going to sort of follow the on-screen sort of icons, and I'll go into this enclosure here. I think this is where we're meant to be, and I hope I don't need a crane to unload. I think we'll need a crane. Let's go get a crane. I think I saw one on the way, didn't I? There's one here. So today, as I'm recording, is the 21st of May 2026, and happens to be the 1-year anniversary of the release of Roadcraft. It's pretty cool. I haven't been playing for a year. I only got into it fairly recently. But yeah, it's a bit of a milestone. I don't know how many more years we'll keep getting updates with DLCs and new vehicle packs and stuff. I know SnowRun has been going for a while, being made by the same developers, so you never know. I don't think this game is quite as popular as SnowRunner. I never really got into SnowRunner myself, but I like this one. Yeah, I got a trophy. What's the trophy? Complete all side objectives in the base game. There you go. That's all the side... I guess, spoiler alert, we just finished all the side objectives. There's no more side objectives to come. Oh, that's a shame. Alright. Let's look at the main objectives then. Activate the backup pipeline next to the geothermal stations. Okay, so yeah, this is... we're picking up the valves. So there's one there, there's two here. Alright, let's get a... let's get the what do you call it? We'll jump into the village. The Voron, that's the one I'm looking for. Alright, let's go pick up some valves and then deliver. So I'm guessing we're getting close to the end of Kernel. Once we finish this, I've still got 2 of the original DLC maps to do. So that will, yeah, there's plenty of content to come on this channel. We've got those 2 to do, and then when I've finished those, I want to go back and redo some of the ones that I've done early on, before I started recording for the channel. So what I'd like to have is a library or playlists of all the Roadcraft maps. It'll just be that the older ones will be, I will have all the vehicles, so it won't be quite the same as doing it from the very beginning because you're kind of limited in the vehicles that you have available to you, but it'll be there. It'll be a different perspective anyway, you know. Should be easier. Not that it's necessarily hard, but yeah. What I'll try and do is point out certain aspects of when I do it, and I go, oh, I didn't have this vehicle at this time, so this is stuff that makes it a bit easier having all the vehicles available. Okay, it's not the ideal bridge, but it works. I'll get this one first. I wonder if I can fit all three in this truck. We'll definitely do two. So two's definitely doable. Let's see if I can get out of here without tipping or anything. Let me just sort of back up fully and then turn. Oops. Okay. Now just blasting straight over the top. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm beached. Low gear probably not going to do much at all for me. Come on, let's get it done. Alright, that's done. These ones, let's roll straight over the top. Alright, no problems. I don't think it's worth fixing that properly because all being well, we won't have to go back there again. Come on, don't fall over on me now. There we go. Slow and steady. Slow and steady gets there. Alright, so the third one I think is just in this junkyard to my left. This is some deep mud. Let's see if I can pick this up. Oh, I think we've got it. Now the problem, the challenge is going to be driving it and not tipping over. Once we get onto the proper roads, I think we'll be fine. It's the mud that worries me because it's so unstable. Let's take it slow. Once we get some traction, we'll be good. Let's stop here. And where are we delivering to? So one is there. So there's two there and one back here. Alright, I might do, I guess I'll do these two first. So it's just basic to the end of the road and then pretty much straight ahead. Okay, this is going to be fun. Well, this stuff going on. May need a bigger crane to assist. But let's just get there first and see. This is a big load. You know, I haven't done photo mode for a while. Let's just take a picture. Not really photo mode, but screen capture. Now, I think I do have a crane nearby, don't I? So, shouldn't be too much to get help. Stay on the roads. So we'll try going around the left-hand side here. Yeah. We'll go to the middle. And then, yeah, I don't know, like we can't really... Actually, what if we go over here, left and then across? Let's do it. Slow, slow, slow. It's not the best angle, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Easy, easy. No problems at all. Now, can we go around? I think we can. I think this was the best way to go. Alright, stop here. So, I don't need to remove an old item. Okay, one down. There's one back here, so if I kind of backtrack, go underneath that pipe, should be good. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put my anchors on. That wasn't very smart. Okay, I'll just sort of duck around here. Okay. I was thinking, can I just get it from there? But let's go underneath the pipe. And stop here. Oh, whoa, that was close. That's probably a better thumbnail. Just a little bit. I just have to drop it and hope for the best, or no, I just lower it like a normal person, not some sort of madman. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. So the third one, I think we come across here, right? Go up here. And it's just there, yep. How's the infrastructure route going? Is it built? So this one is all rewards received, so let's cancel that one. And there was one more, right? This one, also all rewards received. Let's cancel that one. And that should be all the traffic taken care of. I don't mind the traffic so much, but I don't know. I feel like it's a waste. Keep it going. We don't need it. Alright, let's carefully go over these little bridges. Then we'll make our way over to the geothermal station as well. I just didn't take my time with that one. It almost ended badly. Got a sand scraper out there just doing nothing. Well, just scraping the sand, but I'm not using it. Served its purpose though. You can see like there's a lot of sand being used on this map. Alright, let's go fix this valve. Oh, okay. We may need a big crane for this one. How are we going to reach this? Let's get as close as we can. See what we can do. I think we can do this. Get it high enough. Get it out enough. Oh, how far away are we? A little bit far. Let's force our way in. There we go. There we go.
Great job rerouting the flow. The main pipeline and the station itself can be safely fixed now. Too bad the backup pipeline is also leaky. Who could have guessed, right? If you go and plug the leaks.
More steel pipes, I bet, right? More steel pipes. Let's have a look. Fix the breaches, yep. Alright, between Central and Hot Springs. Where's Hot Springs? That's Geyser. Alright, so we've got one here. And one here, okay. So, where is our nearest base? Oh, we've got a dry stone base all the way over here. What is this? That's one of our scouts. Alright, let's bring the Voron back in here. And what do we want? We want two pipes. Perfectly balanced. I mean, how do you do that? So we want to head north. No, we don't want to go to the archaeological camp. So let's head up. Right, we'll head up on the tarmac here. Probably want to turn off here. Can we drive? That looks like it's like raised. So we probably want to drive underneath here. Somehow. We'll see what we can do. Drive up towards there. Otherwise I guess we could go towards steel beams and head up. Maybe that's a better way. Maybe that's better. Let's delete these. Let's turn off its steel beams. But what we want to do is come down this way. Well, it's here. Alright. Where's the exit here? That is not the official exit through that gate. There we go. Through here. It's been a while since I've been out of this part of the map. Alright, turn off here. I don't think I've ever driven up this part before. Haven't really had a need. Let's go replace this pipe. Let's see how we go on these rocks. It didn't look so bad on the map, on the overhead map. Let's see. Yeah, I reckon. Let's reverse. Reverse here, and then we can position it. Go forwards. That's not bad. and then sort of swing it around this way. It's really out of the way. Don't want it interfering at all in what we're doing. Got one done. Let's get out of here. Okay, the next pipe section I think was here. So we'll get back onto the tarmac road, follow it around, and it's here. But that's gonna be really high. So we probably want to get off here and head sort of up, like so. Let's see how we go with that. Alright, let's see. Oh, this bit's pretty low. Can I get through? Oh yeah. That's okay. No problems there. I think we got a winner. Definitely get up to the edge. That's probably far enough. Alright, this should be pretty straightforward. Alright, no phone call from Kelly after that one? We've got a pop-up there. New main objective, prepare geyser for suspension. Alright, let's have a look. Objectives. Now we know there's no more side objectives. Prepare geyser for suspension. You've retrieved all available equipment and machinery. Now nothing is stopping us from the controlled suspension of the damaged station. Let's bring the missing materials to geyser, and freeze the problem. We'll need your help picking up a couple of resource containers waiting at hot springs and dry stone, as well as a batch of concrete slabs, steel beams, and logs. That's it. All right. Surely there is going to be a final convoy as well, right? There's always a final convoy. So where is this one? Hot springs. There's two things. And that one is the archaeologist camp. Okay. Let's do the archaeologist camp first, because what we can do is let's bring the Voron back. Let's deliver that one first. Then we'll go pick up the next two from Hot Springs. And then we'll deliver the supplies. And I think that was it, right? Should probably track that objective. Hang on, where am I going? Where am I going? I want to go to the archaeologist camp, which is this way. "15 beams, 10 logs. I've got enough." Oh, what is this? This looks heavy. I don't know what that vehicle is. No idea what that vehicle is. Where are we delivering this to? Let's get it in the truck first and then we'll check the map. Come on, it's almost there. There we go. Oops. Alright, we are delivering this to Geyser. Where are we now? All the way at the camp. So to get to Geyser... Alright, it's just going to be a long drive, isn't it? So if we come back out here, out here, out here. This is my shortcut to the steel beams facility. I forgot all about that. Yeah, I was doing a lot of recycling, so I made a shortcut. Okay. So there. This way. This way. And once I get to logistics terminal, I'm fine. Okay. I might just fast forward through this section because it's going to be a long drive. Alright, here we are, and I think we're delivering this thing here. So I'm guessing the other two deliveries will be the same sort of size, right? So they may require 2 trips. Okay, where are we going for the next ones? So just hot springs, so there's tarmac the whole way. Yep. Alright, let's go. Once again, I'll probably just fast forward through this. Or do a jump cut, either way. I'll decide when I edit. Yeah, as I suspected, each one of these items is going to be big, so I'll do 2 trips. Alright. Jump cut to Geyser. Jump cut to the pickup of the next one. Alright. Last one. Let's go. One more jump cut. Okay, so I'll just leave the Voron there, and we've got steel pipes. What I do, I might do another jump cut from here to the geothermal geyser. Alright, that actually didn't take that long. What I'll do is I've got to turn this thing around because the resource zone's here on the left hand side of the vehicle. So I'm just trying to pull in parallel to the drop zone. That's probably far enough. Activate the resource zones, and what I'll do, we'll switch over to the Vora and we can just get the camera so we can see what we're doing. Alright, let's get the logs first. We want 10 logs. Okay, and then what I might do is I might just reverse this up a bit so we can drop the beams off on this section. And I'll just have to move a bit closer to activate the zones. And what else we need? 15 beams. Here we go. Finish that goal. Well done. Was that it? Is that the end of the game? Well, there you go. I thought there was still one more section.
Okay, looks like we're all done here, don't it? Not sure about you, but I am definitely requesting that vacation. This time we definitely earned it. Wait a minute. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What was that truck doing there, huh? And why hightail it like that? I knew it. I just checked the hot springs telemetry, and it looks like the station's black box isn't there. I bet someone doesn't want a proper investigation of the incident real bad. Well, they crossed the wrong people here.
Oh. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, there is a fourth section. Find the black box with the accident records. This is awesome. Okay. Well, we'll save this for the next episode. I think we've gone long enough. But how good's that? Why are we surrounded by barrels here? I don't know. We just sort of parked up to the side now. And, oh yeah, our crane's still here too. And there's that pipe floating in the air. Some chairs up the top of that. Let's have a look at that. Off the top of this building here, there's some chairs set up. Let's see if we can see it. See that? There's a barbecue. I wonder if we can knock it over. Let's see. Maybe I can pick up this thing. We'll use it as like a wrecking ball. And knock over his barbecue. They shouldn't be enjoying themselves on a work site. That's what happens when you try and have some fun, eh? Here we go, wrecking ball. Yeah. That'll learn you. Alright. Thanks for joining me. This was a fun episode. Yeah, we've got some chasing to do on the next one. It's going to be exciting. Looking forward to it. I'll see you then.